The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. My guy Jelly's in the building.
Wolf of Peachtree, Big Jelly.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Man, pleasure to be here. First time, you know what I'm saying, up here in this motherfucker, this shit pressure. I just told you this is the hardest setup I done seen, but...
I know. Thank you, bro. Thank you for flying in from Atlanta.
Man, straight red eye. I had to. On the radar, I'm coming. Straight up.
How you been?
I've been good, but I've been working. You know, I've been doing my little twin walk, so it's just like... Right now, I'm like, just starting to learn how to perform. It's just, I be telling folks, like, you can put out the music, but like, when you start performing, you gotta really get the thrift of it type shit. So it's just like, I'm growing as an artist, and now that I got the hang of it. It's like the music one thing, but I'm, you know, working on my performance, and I start seeing that shit grow. I'm like, that's where it's at. But you know, nigga working on a couple albums and shit like that, but tour life, really, that's what I really been up to.
So you've been learning how to perform?
Hell yeah. Like the first 2 shows, like, the folks was up in there, they was just standing, just looking at me type shit, like, and I was like, I'm rapping this shit, but you know, I ain't used to that shit either, like, cause a nigga done did shows, but not like back to back, so they was just looking, you know, you have a couple folks vibing. By like the 3rd show, I started like, you know, feeling a little bit more motion. I started feeling the energy. By the 4th show, it was like, oh, this shit rocking. Like, every time I come on there, it's like, oh, this shit, we about to motherfucking shut this motherfucker down. We about to twin walk this bitch out, and they know when it's about to come on. It's like every show. It's like that shit start building. I'm like, fuck, I didn't know, start making a dance to it type shit. That shit was crazy.
That's nuts. So but it's funny because you're like, they're all staring at you, and then I'm sure you're wondering, you're like, am I doing a good job?
Yeah.
But most time it's just they might not know you automatically yet. Especially if you're overseas performing, they're like, this is their first time hearing you too.
That was in the state overseas. You know, the craziest thing was, like, every show that I did overseas, like, that I did, they knew me for the most part, but it's just like, you know, it's different over there. You know what I mean? It's like it's in the UK, so it's just like, they love rap music, so if it sound different, they gon' and they got that bass, like, especially if you got somebody like Pia behind, it's gonna go crazy every time.
Do you feel like they were more accepting of you over in Europe than sometimes over here in America?
It's like a little both, but now I say the States, cause the States was just like, the energy was like, damn, bro, I could feel this shit shaking. Like, if I move to the left, like, the whole crowd gonna move to the left type shit. Like, that shit felt good.
That's fire, man. Congrats on that.
Nah,
you know,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, because I was speaking to someone who was with Pierre, I think, when y'all were in Paris, I think.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago. Right? A couple weeks ago. Which is super fire that y'all did that tour out there.
Yeah.
But something that you mentioned, so what's the wolf stuff mean to you?
The wolf stuff, so it's like, you know.
Or when did you start saying that?
When I made my first album, like, cause it was like shit. When I made my first, I was like in 2020. It's like I love the Wolf of Wall Street. So I'm like, shit, in Atlanta, I'm the Wolf of Peachtree. Like, everything in that movie that's going on, I'm doing that shit in my own way, like popping shit. So it's just like, Jelly, he a wolf. Like, they know I'm gonna pop my shit, but they know I'm gonna work 10 times more harder too. So it's just like, I feel like, shit, I'm the Wolf of Peachtree. You know what I mean? Everybody know that shit. So it's just like, I'm damn near about to change my goddamn, make another rap named Wolf. Cause motherfuckers be calling me that shit type shit.
Right, cause you keep obviously, cause I wanted to point out, you keep the theme with pretty much all of your projects too, right? Obviously, like with the Wolf of Peachtree too, you know, obviously you have that with that too. But I thought it was funny cause it's like, do you plan on keeping this going forever? Or do you feel like you're gonna retire the Wolf thing eventually?
To be honest, I thought about it, cause I think after the next Wolf of Peachtree, like, I know everybody probably waiting on it, like after the 3rd one, I'm gonna be done with that Sega. You feel me? But it's like, I'll make another album or mixtapes called Mr. Wolf, but it's just like, you know, I want people to know me as Jelly too, like, especially when I start, you know, talking about something different, like, oh, I'm working on something new. But for right now, I'm gonna do the Wolf, but eventually, it's just like, it's gonna lead into a more, you know, groomed artist.
Because necessarily you don't want people to start knowing you more for the Wolf than the Jelly. You know what I'm
saying? That's real. And you the first person that's like pointing that out to me too. That's hard. Nah, you right. I say I'll probably do it for a little while, but it's just like right now, like that's what it is. But it's like, I'm gonna always be known for it. So I never just, you know, close it out and no shit. So it's like the Wolf of Peachtree, you know what I'm saying? Jelly, however you wanna call it. But you know, only time will tell.
Right. Because I think oftentimes, like, you know, when you come up with monikers for yourself, you come up with names for yourself, or you know, have projects that are, you know, like this, like the Wolf of Peachtree, then it's like, okay, like this is cool, the Wolf stuff is cool, but then after time, you never know, like people could start knowing you as like Wolf, even though you don't intend, even though they know your name is Jelly, but then Wolf just becomes synonymous with your name. So it becomes hard for them to like Jelly versus Wolf.
But it's like at the same time though, you know, like a lot of artists, they have nicknames. You know, it's like they got the rap name and they got other nicknames on top of a nickname. So it's just like a nigga might call you this for your rap name, but your homeboy might call you this for your street, like on some street shit. So it's just like, it be in between the two. It's just like, which one you gonna get type shit. But I'm a Gemini anyway, so it's just like, that shit always be like that. But I get what you saying though. That's some real shit, for real, for real.
Oh, like they be calling Thug like Spider.
Yeah,
right?
you feel me? Like Future like Pluto. It's just like a Dirt like Smirk. You know, like that.
But they didn't use those things for that long.
Yeah. So it's just like it's however they work. It's however you work it. You feel me? Like with me, I don't know how that shit gonna play out, but it's just like, you know, for right now, that's what it is. So it's just like, we'll see how it go.
Right. You had Juicy J.
Juicy J, definitely.
Crazy,
that boy
bro.
Juicy. Nah, Juicy.
Congrats
Juicy.
on that.
Juicy a real one on God. I appreciate that. Nah, Juicy a real one. Juicy came through, you know what I'm saying, got the verse done, sent it over. Shit, we put out the project. I'm like, damn, bro, it's like one of the first niggas that really, you know what I'm saying, got on the song with me type shit, like an artist. So I'm like, especially he a OG at that, so it's just like, you know what I mean? I listen to Juicy and Project Pat on some other shit, just on some daily shit, because they so hard. So that shit was like an honor.
That's fine. Because I was going to say, like, well, how did that feel for you being one, you know, from the South, and then it's like, damn, it's like Juicy J trying to fuck with me
Man,
now? Like, that's crazy.
That shit went crazy. You know what I'm saying? He snapped on the whole verse. You feel me? Because first I was trying to get females on, and then shit like Pierre hit me, he like, shit, let's got down. See if we can get Juicy on there. And we got Juicy on there. So he like, hell yeah, he did it. Sent it back. Shit, it was on the album.
Right. I was going to say, like, when it comes to, like, features, you don't do a lot of features either. You're not a big feature person.
It's like, it's in between. Because I do features for other people. For, like, my stuff, I'm in particular, like, who I want to do a feature with. I just don't want to just do a feature with anybody. Because it's like, it been songs on the project I was about to put out. And then, like, somebody send me that shit. And I'm like, I can't put that out because it's just like, it don't sound like, you feel me? That's just me being real. You know what I mean? So that shit happened.
But I like you and Tony Snow together, too.
Nah, Tony Snow, my nigga, on my mama. Tony Snow, my nigga, too, on God. Him and said it. So it's just like, I've been telling niggas we got lock in type shit. But, you know, he on tour right now.
Yeah, he killing it right now.
Yeah, he going crazy. He going crazy. Tony Snow, that nigga going crazy.
I actually got to meet him at Rolling Loud for the first time, but it's crazy because I think it was under the most random freestyle. And I tell people this story all the time. It was like under the Boys freestyle, the Boys from the Bay. But under his freestyle on TikTok, like my comments were flooded with just get Tony Snow, get Tony Snow, get Tony Snow. And I'm like, this is random because Tony's from Atlanta. Is he from Atlanta?
I think he's from Atlanta. Yeah,
he's from Atlanta, right? Yeah. And this is a guy from the West Coast, and I'm like, why are they spamming a West Coast artist? It made no sense to me, but I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm gonna get Tony up here eventually.
Hell, you mean that's hard? Hell yeah, you gotta get that boy up here.
Tony's fire.
Nah, he fire.
But I like seeing y'all together, and I know you also did the collab project with Christian the Magician, right?
That's how I did. That's my boy. Joint. That shit was pretty cool too. So it's like, I did some collab shit with folks. It's like with me, I get in the studio, you feel me, record. You know what I'm saying? I could do about like 8, maybe 5 to 8 songs. It just depends. You know what I'm saying? Go back, finish them up the next day. It's just on some real like work shit type shit. You feel me?
Yeah. So what's your label situation? Are you signed?
I'm independent. It's folks, okay. But it's like, you know what I'm saying, like folks, you know what I mean, reaching out here and there, but it's just like, you feel me? Right now I'm independent, but I'm working around with some folks. So we seeing how it go type shit.
Yeah. Cause I see like a lot of people online, like there's like I wouldn't say confusion, but people think that like you're signed to Pierre. Yeah. And there's some others like I don't know what label you be signed to, but like people think that like it's that. And
yeah,
I was like,
the thing about it, nah, I'm South gang. I'm South, all that shit for real, for life. You feel me? So it's just like, even with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always gonna work itself out type shit. It ain't really nothing like how people think it is type shit, cause he really wanna see me win. You feel me? So it's just like, let's figure it out together. You know what I mean? Cause he already been in it. So it's just like, hell yeah, South gang always.
More of a mentor figure in a way.
Yeah, like a brother. You feel me? Like, and that's what it is.
Word. So what you working on right now?
Wolf of Peachtree 3.
Of course.
War Season 2.
Okay.
Mr. Wolf. And shit, that's about 3 projects. I'm working on some other shit too. That shit gonna be different, but it's just like, it's in the works, but this shit gonna be real different. I can tell y'all that.
You love dropping projects, my brother. How many did you drop this year? Hold on, let's
I
count.
only dropped probably like
Drop 3. That's a lot of projects, bro.
3, yeah.
Mad singles. That's a lot of projects for 1 year. I ain't gonna lie. But I like that.
But it'd be a lot of work. Like I always collab with folks. I don't never be on no shit where it's like, nah, I don't wanna copy. I be like, let's do it. Let's knock it out.
Yeah, let's rock.
Nah, for real. For real.
So the Wolf of Peachtree 3 is on the way.
Yeah.
What else is coming up that the people gotta know about before we have you rap today?
Twin video on the way. I got Wolf of Peachtree 3 in works. You know what I'm saying? Ain't done yet. You feel me? We got a couple surprises, so we just gotta wait it out. But you know, twin video on the way. That's what everybody want. Everybody keep asking for. So that shit on the way. Wolf of Peachtree 3 on the way. You feel me? We just working and grinding.
There you go, man. I'm excited for the Wolf of Peachtree 3.
Nah,
I feel
for
like
real.
you gotta throw some people on there. You gotta go out with a bang for this series.
Yeah, nah, for real.
I'm just saying.
That shit gotta be next level, cause that's gonna be like the last one out of Sega, I say. So that shit gotta really be like something I take my eye into, like something different. That's what I'm aiming for. You feel me? So, you know, that's what it is.
And it's gonna be that, man. It's gonna be that.
Nah, I appreciate that most def.
Most def. Well, look, man, it's been great having you here. We're gonna have you freestyle. That's out now by the time y'all see this, so please go run that up.
Most def.
Go run all the projects he has up now, all the Wolf of Peachtree projects.
Yeah.
The third one is on the way.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, let the people know where they can follow you at. Anything else you want to let the fans know? Now is the time to do it.
Let's
this
do
camera
it.
right here.
This camera right here. Follow me on Instagram, Big Jelly, Wolf of Peachtree 2 out right now. Twin going crazy, Wolf of Peachtree 3 on the way.
Boom, there you go. Jelly himself in the building. Wolf of Peachtree 3 on the way. Freestyle out now. Go run that up. Go follow him. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time, ATL in the building. Jelly in the building. On the radar. We out.
Most def.
My guy. Dope.